As state representatives' strong words are gathering national attention, take a listen.
That child brought into the world unloved and unwanted. So you kill him now, kill him later. So if you kill him, you bring him now, and you don't kill him now, you send him to the electric chair later on down the road, incarcerate him in prison. He's an unwanted child.
Those comments from Democratic Representative John Rogers come 2 days after a bill to ban nearly all abortions in the state passed the Alabama House of Representatives. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Naja Sherman. Rogers' words reaching as far as the first family. Here you can see Donald Trump Jr.'s response. He called Rogers' extreme view on abortion, quote, truly sickening. WAAY 31's Sarah Singletary sat down with one of our political analysts to talk about the abortion bill, and she learned why Rogers' remarks were not so shocking to some people. Sarah.
That's right, Nasha. I talked with both of our political analysts here at WAAY 31, and we did reach out to Representative Rogers' office by phone and email earlier this afternoon and haven't heard back just yet. We're seeking some clarification on his remarks and, of course, his thoughts on the national response they've gotten. But our analysts here at WAAY 31 tell me that anyone who knows Rogers and Alabama politics knows that his comments aren't anything out of the ordinary.
If you Google John Rogers, you'll find a whole bunch of ridiculous statements.
He's a very colorful man, to say the least.
Our WAAY 31 political analysts Dale Jackson and Wayman Burke agree. Remarks like this from Representative John Rogers are nothing new.
Kill him now, kill him later. It's the same thing. Murder is murder. If you're going to murder him when he's feels, you're going to murder him when he's grown and go to the penitentiary because he's an unwanted child.
And while Burke realizes Rogers' comments sound bizarre to some, he said sometimes there's an element of truth in controversial statements.
I sense that that's the message he was trying to convey, and that is developing the whole person as they work through life.
I called Representative Terry Collins, the Republican from Decatur who's sponsoring the abortion bill, and she said she was horrified by Rogers' words and sad to think that's his view of life and children. I also asked her about the bill's future, specifically the cost of legal fees that would fall on taxpayers if the legislation is signed into law and then challenged. She said cost issues may come, but life is worth fighting for. And Jackson said the money argument really isn't one at all.
I think this idea that we say it's going to cost a bunch of money is just kind of an argument that you use because you don't want them to do something.
Burke says whatever the cost, it won't be money well spent because anything other than a change of heart won't get to the root of the issue.
The fact is, the wealthy will always find a way, whether it's an airline ticket or whatever, to go where abortions are legal.
Representative Collins told me Senator Clyde Chambliss will carry this abortion bill in the Senate, and they're hoping to have it in Judicial Committee as early as next week. Reporting live in Huntsville, Sarah Singletary, WAAY 31 News.